Today we will be answering the most bizarre nutrition questions from Reddit that my girlfriend selected. Let's talk nutrition. Okay, so does green powder keep you from bloating? There's not a single nutrient or food that is gonna necessarily keep you from bloating, but green powder have a lot of probiotics, and probiotics is a great thing for you that have any gut imbalance. So green powder doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna cure and be the solution for your bloated issues or your acne, but definitely it's gonna help you to some degree. But just in case, go for a dietitian because bloated could be related to so many other issues. Why can't you live from protein shakes and multivitamins? Basically, there's something called macronutrients, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Some of these macronutrients, mainly protein and fats, have essential nutrients that we need to live. So protein shakes and multivitamins would not include essential fatty acids, for example, which is the omega-3s, and we need those to live. If we don't have, we die. It's essential in our diet, means we need to obtain from the diet. And our own food's composed of fats. As far as I remember, multivitamins and proteins do not have. Also, another problem with this protein shake multivitamin diet is that do not have a good source of fiber.
Lower fiber means less fuel for the gut bacteria, essentially starving them until they die off. This results in less diversity and hungry bacteria.
You're probably gonna have some constipation issues. You're probably gonna lack on energy. Even if carbohydrate is not essential, it's the primary source of energy for our body, so we still need in some degree. Another point is, even if we could live from proteins and multivitamins, excluding the carbohydrates and the fats, where are you getting your protein shake from? Is that like a just pure whey protein, or is it going to be something mixed with a bunch of other weird ingredients?
Why would you eat or drink a protein powder?
Because it's a high quality, convenient, cost effective, versatile source of protein that you can use to make smoothies and other food recipes, and that also makes hitting your daily protein intake a lot easier.
Some multivitamins contain every single vitamin, and we had a mineral vitamin interaction over there that is not everything is going to be absorbed, so you're going to have an absorption issue with certain vitamins. So unfortunately, we cannot live from protein shakes and multivitamins. Next one. How often should you be eating sugar every week? Never. I mean, the dietary guidelines recommend you to eat no more than 25 to 30 grams of sugar per day. There is no minimal limit for sugar because it's not an essential nutrient. You can definitely get your complex carbs, and you don't need specifically refined sugar to live. So that's why it's gonna have a limit, as well as trans fats, because you don't need those foods to be alive. But if you like sugar, as some people do, and if you wanna eat still every week, I would recommend you to stick with the dietary guidelines and eat as minimal as possible. So far the questions are not crazy, and if you like to review this type of questions like I do, please leave any comments below so I can use those questions for the next videos and continue this series. Make sure when you go down to make the comment, also copy the link of this video and send for your friend so he can make questions as well, you know. Every diet makes the same claims. Who is telling the truth? Oh, the question is not who is telling the truth, but who told you that every diet is making the same claims? You see, that's a big misconception. We think that the word diet and every diet that is out there was made for you to lose weight and be in shape. Different diets are used for different approaches. For example, the keto diet was created for neuro conditions or epilepsy, but showed a lot of results with reducing body weight. But doesn't necessarily mean that the keto diet is making a claim for you to lose weight. The low carb diet, for example, would be a good approach for people with diabetes. And the Mediterranean diet, a good general approach for people with heart disease. See, all these diets are making different claims, but they have similar results in your body. At the end of the line, you're still a human. And when you're cutting off certain foods, you're gonna lose weight. So the question is, who is telling the truth, but what are the claims that these diets are actually making? When a new diet is created, always try to look for the purpose of that diet. If it works for you to lose weight or for the condition that you have, that's great. But if you want to know more about diets, stop looking to YouTube videos and go look for your dietitian. That's why I'm not making recommendations, and I want to make you guys laugh and check some nutrition facts. Next one, nutrition facts of semen. Okay, so this was a question on Reddit, and they put a nutrition label that is right here, and it was shown the nutrition facts in a nutrition label of semen. I won't take table here is accurate, which is the table that I found on Reddit. In fact, I'm not gonna say anything about it because I have nothing to say. Just the comment that the guy posted under the label. Is coconut milk healthy since it has saturated fat? That's a good question, and I want to clarify that for you guys. There's not a single nutrient except for trans fats, let's say, or refined sugar that is gonna be specifically bad for your health. The idea here is how much you're consuming of that nutrient. So we have a lot of studies like this showing that saturated fats can increase your cholesterol or increase your risk for cardiovascular disease. It does not necessarily mean that eating the saturated fat in any occasion by any amount is gonna make you have a heart attack. In fact, there is also a study like this showing that saturated fats from dairy products are good for men's heart health. You see, it's a little bit controversial, but the main idea is, so you should be checking from where you get from, how much you're gonna eat, and what you're eating that saturated fat with. If you're drinking a bottle of coconut milk, you're definitely gonna have some problems over there. Let me know later how it's gonna be your poop. But if you're just drinking a little bit a day, it's not gonna kill you. Every nutrient has your minimum and your maximum, even for minerals, vitamin C, iron, zinc. But if you feel that you're eating a lot, please, you guys know, call your dietitian. Is drinking soda every day okay? There is no nutritional value or benefit of drinking soda, and drinking every day is not a good idea. If you have a very healthy diet and you're drinking zero sugar soda, that's not gonna change your life dramatically, but it's still not something that you would be looking to consume. There is so much other tasty products on the market. Stop taking the palatable, overloaded with calories and sugar drinks, and instead start tasting fruit juice, smoothies, and water. Sodas are just a mix of chemicals with sugar to make palatable so you can buy more and more and more and more and drink. There's no reason for you in 2023 keep continuing drinking sodas. A bottle of soda tends to have about 30 grams of sugar. So that means that in one bottle of soda, you're achieving the entire maximum dietary recommended limit for sugar. So you better not be eating other desserts on the top of that. Please do not forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as fast as I can so I can monetize this channel and continue producing amazing content for you guys. So please just help me to help you guys, because each of you is different, but I want to try to help everyone as much as possible. But you guys know, as always, stay healthy and let's talk nutrition.